I like that last approach. You got a little bit low, but you fixed it. I did see a guy land in that bean field one day, or I saw the aftermath, so try to avoid that. It can happen. I think the guy fell asleep, Barbara told me. Literally fell asleep. Okay, you're 800 feet for 1,850 now. You got State Police helicopter on a 2-mile final. So we're going to yield to him. So we'll extend our downwind until he may decide he's going to hover. He's probably just going to...
Traffic helicopter is about the 2.5 mile final 19 flying W.
Flying W traffic, Skyhawk 62862. Midfield left downwind 19, yield to the helicopter. We're going to extend our downwind.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll get out of your hair here. Look at his foot.
Not a problem.
See him anywhere?
Yeah, he's gonna. Let's just find him. He's gonna be out here somewhere. So he's coming over Lumberton right now. So he's gonna be right out here somewhere. So let's find him. He's gonna be on this path. He's between us and that CVS. Just stay out. There he is, right there. He just came over the water.
I see him.
Yeah, so this actually works to your advantage. Me and you are going to go out. See that yellow concrete plant out there? We're going to go out to Route 38, straight out here. We'll make a left. We'll go to the concrete plant. We'll turn inbound, and you'll get a nice long final, and I want you to fly a stabilized approach using full flaps all the way down. You'll get the red and white light.
Flying W traffic helicopter is going to be continuing on our course heading to the south.
Let's stay a little bit to the right, and then we'll make a 90-degree turn. This is Route 38, shopping district out here, so we'll make a left-hand turn on Route 38, and when we get to that concrete plant, we're going to fly around it, and that'll put you over that big white distribution center roof, and that'll put you right on a final for 19er. Flying W traffic, Skyhawk 62862, extended left downwind 19 over Route 38. We're going to be a 3 mile straight in 19 flying W. Mega. Yeah, this is
go
nice.
past Route 38 and then...
This is Route 38 right here. So you're just going to make a nice base here. You can start your base now. You can put your carb heat on and bring the power back to 18. You have a 3 mile final now, so this is going to be really nice. You'll have some time to play with things. I should have warned you a minute ago. We're overflying a hospital, so we needed to stay inside of the Route 38, but we'll be only here for 1 second. There's the Burlington County Jail right down there. Okay, so you can just level off here, and we'll do a very short base, and if you look out there, you can see the runway. Let's get some flaps in now.
Traffic, Cessna turn crosswind.
1800. Let's lift the nose just a hair. There you go. And now you can put the nose down, and you can turn final. That's probably going to get you there. We're a little bit further. It's a little bit further out over that second white building. Sorry.
I see it.
So try and come out this way so you get a really long straight in. It'll give you some time to play with the rudders and the ailerons and see how things work. And we're still at 1,000, so let's start descending. There you go. So you're rated 18. Let's tighten this thing up just a hair. And just get yourself on the glide path. So you can put the nose, let's get some more flaps in. And so you put your nose down without the flaps, we're going to pick up speed. So if you dump the flaps now, there you go. Now you can put the nose down almost as far as you want. This thing won't get past 70 or 80 knots. And that little bit of rain is just a little sun shower. So,
should I put them all in?
Yeah, you can, because I see a white and red light. So you are on the glide path. So the trick now is to hold the pitch attitude right there. And that'll take you over the wires. So with this pitch attitude, let me show you what can happen. I don't change the pitch, but watch the descent rate. If I pull the power out and hold the pitch attitude, the descent rate will start to increase as my airspeed bleeds off. And if I want to stop descending, I can add power and hold the pitch down. I can still hold it down, but my descent rate will very slowly start to level off. So when you're flying in ILS, you see, we're still pitched down, but we're not descending. When you're flying in ILS, people tend to pull the nose up and down. In actuality, you just want to be adding and deducting power. So you're still red and white. I'm going to just trim there. Your plane.
I control.
You still have a red and white light. We haven't come off the glide path yet.
Traffic, Cessna 1297 Delta, 6 miles to the southwest, inbound to landing pins now.
I don't want you to look, but I want you to think about one thing right now. The tail of the plane and the nose, the spinner, are connected with a piece of fishing line in your brain. That piece of fishing line has to be parallel to the center line of the runway. And we just crossed over at 300 feet. So you can see you're a little low when you're on the glide path, but not going to hit it. So there's white. So imagine that spinner is not quite lined up with the tail, the fishing line that in our brain has to be lined up with that center line. So let's put some right rudder in to make that happen.
I'm doing it.
And then in order to make the plane stay over the center line, you got to put some left ailer on. Just a little though, just a little. Add just a touch of power because now we want to keep the pitch down, but we don't want to descend here. Got a little more power. What happened is when we put the right rudder in, we started to cross control the plane. There you go. Now you can start working it back. Just keep it pitched down and start working it all the way back now. You're right on the glide path. Work it all the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Lots of right rudder here though. Now just neutralize the rudder. And we're going to just hold it. Okay. Flaps up, carb heat off, full power. And there's 60, you can rotate. Nice. Okay, let you get out of here first, and then I'll tell you what I was going to tell you. So when we were flying W traffic, Skyhawk 62862, touch and go, airborne, runway 19, closed traffic. So we put some right rudder in and left ailer on to maintain the center line for the wind. That's a cross-controlled situation.
Use caution, RPF.
Cross-controlled situation that we created creates more drag. More drag creates, we need more power to stay aloft. So that's why we needed that little touch of power. We started descending because of the cross-control. So whenever you put in a forward slip like that, you need a little bit of power to overcome the drag.
Okay.
And that'll become intuitive because you'll do it enough times and realize the only solution is you can't lift the nose up or you're going to stall at that airspeed. We're only going 60 knots. So if you lift the nose up, you're going to stall. The only solution is add power. Unless there's wires in front of your face, then you can do whatever you have to. Aircraft alert. Where is it? Somebody is towing a banner out here somewhere. Way out there. I don't see anybody. Keep your eyes open. I got a traffic alert that says banner tow out here somewhere. I don't see anybody. Only thing I see is that helicopter. Looks like you got the whole pattern to yourself. Watch your altimeter and your VSI because you've been doing really good about this. Let's just level off right at 1,000. 1049 technically, but I don't think anyone's going to bother you about 49 feet here. 1,000 works. Very nice. Okay, so this one will just be a nice normal one. I consider a normal one just outside of those wires for the students, but if you want to turn in, you got to have a little bit more descent going. Otherwise, we won't get to the runway. Oh, sorry, I turned this down. Okay, so the flaps cause the nose.
Traffic, Cessna 170, 129 Delta, make the left base,
That's beautiful.
25.
Lakewood traffic, Cessna crosswind 24 Lakewood.
This could not be any better. This is the sight picture you want. It's a little hard to hold it when you start turning, but just use your brain.
And Lakewood traffic, Cessna turning downwind 24 Lakewood.
Okay, get us to the runway, Chief.
Turning base now.
So you should feel that we just increased our descent rate a little bit, so just make a really, really light correction. There you go.
Delta train final on Lakewood.
And as soon as you roll out, let's get a little more flaps in. So your nose just popped up, so try to hold it down. It's going to pop up even more. There you go. Anticipate that. Very nice. Look at this. 300 feet, dead on. Coming up a little, just a little down. I would just suggest you just trim it down like that's it, just a half and quarter of a notch there.
Get the rest of my flaps in.
Yep, yep. And it's going to pitch up, so just, there you go. So just anticipate the pitch up. Beautiful. Finals clear. Flying W traffic, 62862, 1 mile final, 19, Flying W, touch and go. I like it.
Advance that traffic. Land flight sport is 2 to the south, pattern altitude. Going to slip into a downwind from midfield for 25.
So, look at this. You're 10 feet off the red light. Don't go too fast because it's going to be right there. Just anticipate where it's going to be. That was perfect. And don't blow through the bottom of it. There you go. Nice.
Lakewood traffic.
Okay, this is it.
Base 24 Lakewood.
So your nose is coming up. It's going to turn right. There you go.
4 miles southwest. Enter
left downwind on the
45 for 25.
Just relax. Little bit of power here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Over this way a little. Okay. We're a little low, so I'm just going to jump on this with you to get over there. Let's pull the power out and get down to the runway environment. There we go. So I'm just going to work you back over. A little bit of left rudder, just a touch. There you go. And now we're going to hold it, and we'll land a little bit off center. Flaps up, carb heat off, full power. Ready?